What would your life truly look like if you were to live out your heart song? Joining us today is Maura Joy Lustig, and she is a transformational coach for business and life. Not only that, a speaker, a change catalyst, and a retreat organizer. Maura, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Olivia. Such a pleasure to be here, and I'm so looking forward to the conference.
Absolutely. So Maura will be one of our upcoming speakers. She's our opening act for next Wednesday, November 10th for Sing Your Heart Song Summit. And today we are sitting down with Maura to talk about her coaching practices and how she can help clients uncover their heart song.
Oh, lovely. Well, okay, let me just tell you, first of all, why I do what I do. Olivia, so many value-driven women are achievers. You know, women in business in particular. They're passionate about what they do, but they're juggling so many things, so many balls in the air. They're often focused on their work and on taking care of others, so much so to the extent that they don't take well enough care of themselves, and they end up feeling burnt out, unfulfilled, overwhelmed. These are women that know they're capable of more, and yet they don't know how to get to it. You know that thing about what you came to clean up the swamp, but you're up to your you-know-what in alligators? Well, that's what happens sometimes when we don't have the proper understanding of what drives us, of what holds us back, and systems in place to be able to prioritize, set boundaries, and look after ourselves so much better, that in order to be able to actually fulfill what I would call your destiny, your heart song, to be able to serve others, to contribute. And I've developed a 3-step system, which is how I help my clients convert chaos to clarity, to crush overwhelm, and to build health, confidence, and certainty so that they create a life they love. Instead of, needing it to take a holiday to get away from their lives to recharge. No, I help them run towards their lives. Success isn't something that, happiness doesn't happen when you succeed. No, it's the other way around. It's when you're happy that success is inevitable, because it creates a ripple effect in everyone around you. And so what I have is a system that starts with self-awareness. And that means understanding what it is that triggers you. How do I shift into a positive mindset? Knowing what life is going to throw at me every day, because life doesn't go away. It's how you learn to roll with it, how to accept it, how to make the most of it, how to turn things around and move into a whole new way of doing things. And inevitably, when you change, everything around you changes. All the outcomes, all the people that you connect with can't help but feel it when they're in your presence. And that gives me such joy. And I've learned how to do that. And I learned it the hard way, I'll be honest. Many experiences over the years. You heard me, you just described the different things that I do. Well, I've arrived at those things because I figured out what my heart song was. And that is coaching isn't a job. Coaching is a vocation. It's when I help other people feel truly alive, when I help them understand what's truly important to them and help them find ways to live into that, their energy goes through the roof. I help them become healthy, confident, clear, and be able to hit that reset button every single day in a whole new way than they ever did before. They become simply unstoppable. And I do that through my online course. And, I have this wonderful way of introducing it to people through the preview and the entire first lesson for free, so they can sample it. And then I love doing discovery calls, because for me, whenever I do one, I want to give first. I ask a lot of questions, and I care so deeply that I'm looking for the gifts. I'm looking, and I can see the things, and I can see the vulnerability and the fear that people have of, having people know that they're not as confident as perhaps they seem to be, and all of that, right? And helping them create the structures that allow them to redesign their day, their week, their month, their year, their relationships with themselves, with their health, with everything around them. And, that's just a taste of what I do. And, it's changed my life doing what I do. And I just keep paying it forward.
I love that so much, Maura, that you are practicing your heart song and helping others to live it out fully. And tell me more about the retreats that you organize for women.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. Yes, it's a passion project. It's one of the extra little things that I do, but it's a big deal, really, because if you go, you'll know. I started hosting retreats in 2019, and we go to France. And this time, well, not this time, next year, June 24th to July 2nd, I'm only able to take 8 women with me. I want to keep it small and intimate. 8 like-minded women who know they deserve an escape. They don't want to travel alone. They want to have a trip that will create memories that will last a lifetime and meet new women like themselves, or come with a friend. That's okay. And we'll be in Arles. It's an ancient city in southern France, in Provence, right on the edge of the Camargue, which is where the wild horses and the flamingos are. We'll be tracing the footsteps of Van Gogh and Cézanne. It's a boutique spa hotel. I mean, did I say that yet? I mean, you can get massages and everything else, and the food is divine, and so is the wine. And we'll be reflecting. There's a perfect blend of relaxation and activity. The lavender will be in bloom, and we will be reading a book together, The Four Agreements by Miguel Ruiz. And I love it when someone tells me they've read it already, because then I go, yes, this is my kind of girl. And, you know, journaling is a little piece of this. Reflection, time to go within, not just be, you know, pushing the pedal to the metal for a change. It's actually rediscovering what it is that gives you joy, and now finally living into it. You come back changed. You come on this retreat with me, you won't be the same person when you come home. It changes you forever.
And I love that your middle name is Joy, and and the retreat sounds exquisite. Oh, you described it so beautifully. So thank you again, Maura, and be sure to register for the Sing Your Heart Song Summit to learn more about her. And I look forward to your presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Olivia.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.